everyone, how are you all? Welcome to the class. Students, today we will discuss about an important topic which is five kingdom classification, and that five kingdom classification was given by Sir R.H. Whittaker. So that five kingdoms are Monera, Protista, Plantae, Fungi and Animalia. These are most important. Now Monera, in these all members are prokaryotic and microscopic like bacteria and actinomyces, here myces and cyanobacteria, that means blue-green algae. And in Protista, this kingdom includes unicellular and primarily aquatic eukaryotics. Okay, and protists are photoautotrophs, predatory, holozoic or parasites. And next one is Plantae. This kingdom includes all the colored multicellular photosynthetic plants. They are autotrophic, but a few plants are heterotrophic forms. And Fungi, this kingdom includes diverse kind of eukaryotic multicellular heterotrophic organisms. And in Animalia, members of this kingdom are multicellular and holozoic eukaryotics. So here this one is the table about the Monera, Protista, fungi. Here Fungi, Animalia and Plantae. It is very important for you. And next one is all the characteristic features which I had discussed of Monera, Protista, that is given here. See here, these are the kingdom Monera members, and next one is Protista, and now next one is here kingdom Fungi. You are seeing here all the fungus are there in Fungi. And here a question is very important, that what is lichen, students? So a lichen is a stable symbiotic association between the fungus and alga or cyanobacteria. The lichen symbiosis is thought to be mutualism, since both the fungi and the photosynthetic partners called the photobionts, and benefits lichen fungi require carbon as food source that is provided by the symbiotic algae, that means cyanobacteria, and fungal hyphae provide mycetes. Here it provides water and mineral to the algae. That means 98% of lichen fungi are ascomycetes, and lichen, here photobionts are the green algae or cyanobacteria. Now lichen fungi is specialized on particular photobionts, and typically typically they only associate with a small group of related species according to the environment situation. So this one is the figure of lichen, and it is very important. Here alga and funga both lives symbiotically. So next one is Plantae. They are able to make their food and they are holophytic. You are seeing here different type of plants. Now next one is division. Here in Plantae you will find different divisions, that is Thylophyta, Bryophyta, Pteridophyta, and here next one is here. After that you will come on the division Pteridophyta. You are seeing different type of plants are there in Pteridophyta. And next one is Gymnosperm. So Gymnosperm, they having naked seeds, and that means there is not the covering of seeds. So these names are very important, that Pinus, Cycas, and this is Gnatum. These are the gymnospermic plants. And next one is, students, next one is the Angiosperm. Angiosperm, they having seed cupboard, and that are divided into monocotyledons and dicotyledons. So monocotyledons means only one cotyledon is present there, as you had observed into the maize. But in case of dicotyledons, there are two cotyledons present like in gram, and here in monocotyledons root are adventitious like this, and parallel venation is present into the leaves. Now in flowers are trimerous, example maize, wheat, sugarcane, grass, bamboo, etc. And in dicotyledons they having reticulate venation into the leaves, and flowers are tetramerous or pentamerous. Okay, example mustard, mango, people, beans, pea, gram, etc. So this table indicates about the difference between the monocots and dicots, and this is important question. Now next one is difference between algae and fungi. You will learn this one is also, and you know that in algae cell wall is made up of cellulose, and here in fungi cell wall is made up of fungal cellulose and chitin. Okay, and algae they grow more in bright light, but fungi grow more in dark or dim light. Next one is difference between bryophyta and pteridophyta. It is very important, students. These bryophyta, here gametophytes phase is dominant and sporophyte is dependent on gametophyta. Okay, and rhizoids are present and vascular tissue absent. So bryophytes are homosporous. These points are very important, and here root is present and vascular tissue is present, and pteridophytes are homosporous or heterosporous both. So next one is that difference between pteridophyta and gymnosperm and angiosperm. So this difference between the gymnosperm and angiosperm is very important, and the remaining portion of this chapter we will discuss in our next video. Till then, thank you everyone.